Hi, my name is Zina. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I have victories over drugs and alcohol. And currently, I am working on forgiving myself and learning how to navigate through emotions and feelings. Because there was a lot of trauma in my childhood, I started drinking at an early age, and I drank to escape. Anytime I was hurt, anytime I was in a breakup, anytime I got bad news, just anytime I feel any kind of negative feeling, I dove in the bottle. I dived in there and I drank until I passed out. I would have to wake up the next day and face the next day and would hear all these horrible stories of things I did, and I didn't understand because in my mind I was asleep. Like, how could I be doing all these horrible things? How could I be driving and going here and there, and I was asleep. Like, I don't remember any of that. And for years, I thought people were lying on me. And then I would wake up and do it again and again and again. And it was just like a vicious cycle. I didn't know how to stop, because if I stopped, and then I would feel, and then if I felt, then I'd have to get drunk or get high, because I just couldn't stand to feel those feelings. I even woke up one night going the wrong way on the freeway, and just by the grace of God, I came out of the blackout before I killed myself or killed an innocent family. Like, I just thank God every day that I didn't hurt anyone or hurt my children or hurt myself. And that scared me. And at that point, I decided I was tired of hurting my children, and I was tired of not remembering what I did the night before, or waking up and not remembering how I got home or how I got wherever I was at. So I stopped drinking liquor because I thought that was the problem. So then I was just drinking wine. But of course, then I was drinking wine until I blacked out. So I realized the problem was me. A neighbor of mine, her name is Bobby Marino, and she comes here to CR, and she invited me. She was doing her testimony, so I told her I would come just to support her. I might not come back. It's not you, it's me. I would trouble with commitments, but I came with her, and I watched her tell her story, and then I went to share group. What really struck me the most about the share group, it wasn't just about drugs and alcohol as opposed to other support groups. I really liked the fact that there was just people dealing with life on life's terms. They were just really have a hard time getting through life. They were dealing with grief, through depression, through anxiety, through divorce, through marital problems, through problems with their kids, overeating, or just daily things that we live with on a daily basis, and we just don't know how to deal with this sometimes, and sometimes it just gets too hard for us. But I really liked that we could express ourselves, we could express how we're feeling and not feel judged. And that really made an impact on me, because I had so many walls and barriers, and I didn't want to share my stuff. Like, I don't know these people. I'm not going to trust them and tell them about my life. Like, I don't even tell half the people I know about my life. And it was just so loving and inviting and no judgment. Like, no one judged. I didn't hear anybody talking about anyone afterwards in a negative way. I felt like I belonged. I felt like I need this. And I kept coming back, and I have been sober since 2022, December 15th. I came for a couple of months, and then I decided to do a step study, did the inventory. I laid out everything that was in my past that had hurt me or I had hurt others. And then I was able to forgive those who hurt me. And then I was able to ask for forgiveness for those who I have hurt. But that really helped me, because it let me release a lot. It helped me to let go of so much baggage that I've been holding on to, and so much anger and resentment, and I had just been holding on to, and it had been just eating me and causing me to get drunk and causing me to hurt people. And through working the steps, it really helped me to unload a lot and learn a lot about myself, about why I did the things I did. I had a control issue, so surrendering to God and believing in God, that was hard for me. And basically that was the first step, admitting that I'm not God and I can surrender it to God, and God will be there for me and help me through this. And that's exactly what I needed. So it helped me tremendously. It helped me so much that I even went back and did another step study, and I led that step study. So, and I'm also sponsoring someone. So, whew, guys, making so many changes in my life. I never thought I would be here in front of all of you, but here I am, and I surrender. Life now is I'm living instead of just existing. I am happy. I wake up grateful. I know what I did the night before. I know where I'm at when I wake up. My children look up to me. Bless their hearts, they've forgiven me for so much. I actually like people now. Like before, I didn't love myself, so I didn't like anyone else. But now, today, I love me, and I love my life, and I love what God's doing in my life.